Hello, my name is Tistou Geenen, but I go by Ties. I'm a continuous improvement engineer at Shapeways, and this is my team spotlight. Here at Shapeways, a continuous improvement engineer means that I'm responsible for making sure that all the processes in the factory run as efficient as possible. So that could mean automation, that could mean just process efficiency overall or trainings. Apart from that, I'm responsible for data utilization, visualization, and quality assurance. So in the Shapeways team, in total, it's been 4.5 years. And in this role, this is my third year. So I started out a production employee here while I was still studying. And I got the opportunity after I was done with school to start here full time. I am a team on my own officially, so I have the freedom to choose where I think it's most important to take a look at a process or see if we can make something more efficient or automate something. But as soon as that decision is made, I have to work together with the team that's already doing that process to familiarize myself with the process and make sure that my idea is actually a good one. In practice, there's a lot of teamwork and there's a lot of working with other people. In my experience, the team usually knows best. Within that interaction, eventually you come to a process improvement or a product or an automation that really works. So it's super valuable to include the team in the process as well. What everybody is focusing on is getting a as nice a product to the customer, and I think where you really can get the full team behind these kinds of improvements if it's a win-win or even a win-win-win. So we're really looking to make changes that not only deliver a better product to the customer faster, but also make the whole production process more enjoyable, better for the people that are working here as well. If you can find something that does both, then in the end, the customer will get a better product faster, but also the team will be fully behind you because it makes their life a lot easier as well. So here at Shapeways, I don't think there really is such a thing as a typical day. So every day starts with a team-wide meeting. So we discuss, hey, did something happen overnight? Is there something going on? That's the first piece of input that you get for every day. And then we assign tasks. Since we are working in the additive industry, like every day is different. Every day you have different models for different customers that pose different challenges. And that can be super exciting, but that also means that you really have to be on your toes and be able to work in solutions. So some issue might come up, and then you really have to think fast and think, okay, how are we going to solve this in such a way that we can get the product out in a good quality on time to the customer? And I think that's really interesting. So you have to be flexible. You have to be able to work fast when necessary, and you have to be able to think ahead. If we have one of those challenges, okay, how can we not only solve this, but also make sure that it doesn't happen in the future? And if you keep on doing that, the processes that you build, they become more and more robust so that less and less of these things have an impact on production, which gives us more and more time to work on improvement that actually make our end product even better. So across the board, I think we have not only a super nice team of people that work really hard, but also a super egalitarian work environment. So that makes it really easy to talk to each other. We want the people that are in the process every day to stand up and say, hey, I think we can do this better. Because, circling back to what I said before, in the end, the people that are in doing a process every day, they will always know best. The end product that we produce is the result of the product going through a set of processes. So making these processes go faster or more efficient, or making sure that they have a more consistent or more high quality, that will all directly impact the end product. With being in an additive industry, and having a different set of models every day, there's always the challenge to get everything as close to perfect as we can. So we have some things that are really on the edge of what's possible, and to get those out every day on time in a very high quality, that's a really nice challenge that we work towards with the whole team every day. We have lots of people in our team that have been working in this facility for more than 10 years, and they bring such an amount of experience that's really, from what I understand, really unheard of in the additive industry. And I think that really shows in our end product. What I enjoy most is just working with the team. So no matter what process it is that I'm looking at, so whether that's a supply chain issue or whether that's a production process or maybe even a like a software project, we have all those teams in house. They're all very close by. They're all super approachable, and it's just a joy every day to work with those people and make sure that everybody is on board and that we're working towards things that are actually useful. And I think that just brings a very nice energy and a really nice work atmosphere to be in all day. Yeah, so we are in Eindhoven, which is a town that I think is known for its technological prowess. The train station is on walking distance. The city center is in walking distance. If you go outside, we are at a canal, so there's a nice waterway. We have like a very big office area that's completely open, where we can also have meetings and talk to each other, and everybody's very close. There's lots of things that I get excited about, but I would say one of the biggest things is automation. So I think automation is particularly difficult to do within the additive industry because every day is different. There's no set amount of parts or set model that you can really automate for. So as soon as you try to automate something, you really have to make sure that the process is robust enough to catch everything that you can throw at it. And when you get that right and you really get to a place where you know, okay, this will work. I don't have to look at this anymore. It will be all automatic. That's just a really nice feeling. I I think I've always had a drive to do things as efficient as possible. It may also come from I have a little bit of a competitive nature, so I can also be competitive against the process. So I really like if a number goes up. That's really a big driver for me to make sure that, okay, if you look back at the end of the month, we did again slightly better than the month before and the month before and the month before. So really seeing that impact and having the data to see, hey, this is actually working. That's really yeah, a big driver for me. I try to be as familiar with the processes as possible. So there's lots of days that I'll just put on my working shoes and just actually work in production to get a good sense and a good understanding of hey, what is working well, what is not working well. And I think that's super valuable, and you can really have conversations then with the people that are doing the processes every day, and you're just standing there and thinking, we don't like doing this. Like this part of the process is always so annoying. And then you just start the process of thinking about it from, hey, this is it's not efficient. It's not nice to do. How are we going to improve this? And then most of the time, by the end of the day, you have a few ideas that you can start to work on, and hopefully one of those ideas will prove to be a good solution. The main responsibility of everybody that's here is to get the product out at the end of the day with as high quality as we can, and that needs to happen every day. So that really means that even though you might be a small piece of the puzzle, or you have your own little box that you have your responsibilities in, we share this big responsibility of getting the product out to the customer every day. So that means that no matter what your role is in this company, if push comes to shove and we need you to do something else for a day to make sure that we meet our promise to the customer, then we have to work as a team and make sure that we work together to make that happen, which I think really makes for a very nice working culture. We are a team and we are collaborating, and that we think of ourselves as a team and not as individuals with their own responsibilities.